The woman whistles softly, a few times. She's convinced the child is possessed by evil spirits. Exorcist Kevin pulls out a talisman and carefully places it on the baby's chest. He clasps his hands together and begins chanting in a low voice. Lisa professionally examines the baby's eyes, gently lifting the child's eyelids to carefully observe any changes in the pupils. She then calls the entire family into the room, asking if any other family members are experiencing similar symptoms. Seeing her remarkable abilities, the family members urgently invite her to thoroughly examine their home. The baby's father, Jack, confesses that he's been tormented by nightmares every night. He keeps dreaming of giant hands strangling his throat, nearly suffocating him to death. As a seasoned psychic, Lisa firmly points out that the problem lies in the feng shui of the ancestral grave. However, she admits this is beyond her expertise and suggests bringing in a skilled feng shui master. The next day, Jack brings in a feng shui expert. The group arrives at the desolate cemetery. The feng shui master grabs a handful of grave soil and actually puts it in his mouth to taste it. When he clearly sees the tombstone, his face instantly turns pale. This is a strange blank headstone with only a series of mysterious numbers carved beside it. The feng shui master circles around the grave, then suddenly retreats several steps in panic. He waves his hands repeatedly at Jack, indicating he's powerless to help. After saying this, he flees down the mountain without looking back. The three companions press him for answers, but the feng shui master remains tight-lipped. Only after returning to the car does he reveal the truth. This isn't an ordinary feng shui treasure site, but a place of great misfortune, a cursed land. The feng shui master solemnly warns everyone not to risk their lives for money. Back at the hotel, Jack holds his son's photo with trembling hands. He says this child cost his wife her life and desperately pleads for their help. Lisa looks at the baby's photo, her maternal instincts completely stirred. She joins Jack in begging the feng shui master, who finally reluctantly agrees. When they return to the cemetery the next day, relatives crowd around to watch. The assistant sternly scolds everyone, forbidding them from looking directly at their ancestors' remains. The family members retreat in fear. The moment the coffin opens, greed flashes in the assistant's eyes. Inside are piles of precious burial goods. After examining everything, the feng shui master states that the coffin is dry with no water seepage and instructs his assistant to clear out the metal objects. However, when the assistant discovers a pure gold necklace, he secretly hides it when no one's looking. This thriller that exposes humanity's dark side is called Pam Yo,